When I walked into my bedroom and saw my wife in bed with my brother, I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I smiled. Because I'd been recording everything for 3 months. You won't believe what happens next. My name doesn't matter. What matters is that 6 months ago, I thought I had the perfect life. I've been married to my wife for 7 years. We met in college, and honestly, she was my whole world. We had a beautiful home in the suburbs, 2 dogs, and we were planning to start a family. My brother, he was my best friend. Growing up, we were inseparable. When our parents died in a car accident 5 years ago, we became even closer. I helped him through his divorce, let him stay at our place for months. He was family, or so I thought. 3 months ago, something felt off. My wife started working late. A lot. She'd come home smelling like cologne that wasn't mine. Her phone was suddenly password protected. Classic signs, right? But here's the thing, I'm a software engineer, and I'm not the type to confront without evidence. So I did something that would change everything. I installed a hidden camera app on our shared tablet. The one she always left in the bedroom. Legal? In our state, yes, it's my house, my bedroom. For 2 weeks, nothing. I started to think I was paranoid. Maybe I was the problem. Maybe I was seeing things that weren't there. Then one Tuesday afternoon, I got a motion alert while I was at work. I opened the app, and there they were, in my bed, my wife, and my brother. I watched for 10 seconds before I had to shut it off. My hands were shaking. My heart felt like it was going to explode out of my chest. I ran to the bathroom at work and threw up. The woman I'd loved for a decade. The brother I'd have taken a bullet for. Together. But here's where most people make a mistake. They confront immediately. They let emotion take over. Not me. I dried my eyes, took a deep breath, and I went back to my desk. Because I wasn't going to just catch them. I was going to destroy them. That night, I acted completely normal. Kissed her hello. Asked about her day. Smiled when she lied to my face about being stuck in traffic. Meanwhile, I was recording everything. See, my brother worked at my wife's company. That's how they'd gotten close, apparently. I'd actually helped him get the job 6 months earlier. Ironic, right? But here's what they didn't know. My wife was a senior manager. My brother was 2 levels below her. And their company had a strict policy against workplace relationships, especially between supervisors and subordinates. Violation meant immediate termination. No severance. Nothing. For the next 3 months, I became a ghost in my own life. I documented everything, 23 separate videos of them together in our home. Screenshots of hundreds of text messages I recovered from our cloud backup. Bank statements showing hotel charges on our joint credit card. My brother's car parked in our driveway on days I worked late, but I needed more than just evidence of an affair. I needed nuclear revenge. So I hired a private investigator. Cost me $3,000. Best money I ever spent. Turns out, my loving wife had been embezzling from her company. Small amounts. $50 here, $100 there. She'd been doing it for over a year, hiding it in a secret account. My brother knew about it. The PI found texts where they joked about it. They weren't just betraying me. They were criminals. And I had everything I needed. I waited for the perfect moment. Our anniversary was coming up. She'd been acting extra sweet, probably feeling guilty. She even suggested we renew our vows. Can you believe that? The week before our anniversary, I met with 3 people. First, a divorce attorney. Filed papers. Included every single piece of evidence. Adultery meant she got nothing in our state. The house, the savings, the car I bought her, all mine. Second, her company's HR director. I brought the videos, the texts, and the embezzlement evidence. They were very interested. Third, my brother's landlord. Turns out he'd been paying rent using money my wife had been lending him from our joint account. Thousands of dollars. I filed a police report for theft. Then I waited. Anniversary day. She'd planned a romantic dinner at home. Candles, expensive wine, the works. She was wearing the dress I bought her for her birthday. I let her set everything up. Poured the wine. Put on music. Then I said, before dinner, I have something to show you. I pulled out my laptop, opened a folder, and pressed play. Her face when she saw that first video? I'll remember it forever. The color just drained. She started crying immediately. Baby, I can explain. It's not what it looks like. Really? I said. Because I have 22 more videos that look exactly like this. Then I called my brother. Put him on speaker. Hey man, what's up? He answered, casual as anything. Just watching some home movies with your girlfriend. I said. Want to come over? Silence. That's what I thought, I said, and hung up. My wife was hysterical now, begging, saying it meant nothing, that she loved me, that they'd stop. Oh, you'll definitely stop, I said, because as of 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, you're both unemployed. Her face went white. What? I showed her the email receipt from HR. They'd already investigated. The affair violated company policy. The embezzlement? That was criminal. You're fired, I said. Both of you, and she's pressing charges for the embezzlement. I'd expect the police by Friday. She fell to her knees, literally, begging me not to do this, saying she'd lose everything, her career, her reputation, her freedom. Like I almost lost mine? I said, you don't get to destroy my life and keep yours. I handed her the divorce papers. Sign these. Move out by this weekend. If you fight me, I release every video to your family, your friends, and social media. Your choice. She signed. That was 4 months ago. My wife moved back in with her parents. She's 34 years old, unemployed, and has a criminal record now. She got 2 years probation and community service for the embezzlement. No company in her field will touch her. My brother hasn't spoken to anyone in the family. Our cousins, our aunts and uncles, they all know what he did. He moved 3 states away. I heard he's working retail now. His LinkedIn says, seeking opportunities. Good luck with that, brother. Me? I kept the house, kept the savings, got my life back. But here's the interesting part. About 6 weeks after everything went down, I got a text from my wife. Just one sentence. I'm sorry. You deserved better. I didn't respond, because you know what? I did deserve better. And now I have better. I started dating someone new last month. Someone who actually respects me. Someone honest. Someone who would never do what they did. And you want to know the absolutely perfect ending to all this? Remember that house I kept? The one we lived in. I just sold it for $200,000 more than we bought it for. And I used half that money to buy my dream car. The other half, down payment on a lake house. My ex-wife, she sees my Instagram posts. I know because she watches every story from a fake account. She gets to watch me live the life we were supposed to have together. Except now I'm living it with someone who actually deserves it. They took 3 months of my life. I took everything else. So that's my story. The revenge that gave me my life back. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever gotten revenge on someone who betrayed you? Drop your story in the comments. The best one gets featured in next week's video. And if you enjoyed the story, hit that subscribe button because I share real revenge stories every single week. Stories of people who didn't just get mad. They got even. Like this video if you think they got what they deserved. And share it with someone who needs to hear that justice is possible. Remember, don't get angry. Get strategic. Subscribe for more revenge stories. I'll see you in the next one.